Ron Harris here from Muscular Development with our coverage of the IFBB North American in Pittsburgh, brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. I'm standing here with the runner-up in the men's classic physique A division, Juan Araujo, who is from Houston, Texas. And I think you guys have a good idea of what's going on in Houston, what's been going on. So Juan, you had to deal with a terrible natural disaster, catastrophe, while you're getting ready for the biggest show of your life. Tell me about the past week or so, what it's been like for you.
You know what, Ron? It's been a struggle, man. It's been very emotional because going through prep, then this natural disaster hit us, staying on prep, seeing our city just being consumed by water. This is a very, very emotional win for me right now. Not only because of what we're going through in Houston, but also, it's been a long time coming, man. I've been at this for a very long time, and today I fulfill my goal, one of many that I have.
So tell me how long you've been training and how you got into competing originally.
Okay, well, I've been training since '06, and I competed. My first show was back in '07, the Texas Shredder MPC back in Austin, Texas. Yeah, so I want to say I've been training for about 11 years.
Okay. So when Classic Physique was introduced last year, what was your reaction? Did you immediately know this is something that was a good fit for you?
You know what, Ron? I was being in denial because men's physique was not my class. My background is bodybuilding. So, I just knew I wasn't going to be able to get as big as this bodybuilder guys because that's just not my frame, and I'm not willing to do what I need to do to get that big. So when they introduced this new category, I just knew in my heart that this was my category. Yes, sir.
Now, where are you originally from? What country?
Mexico.
Okay. Kit Sanderson, MD Latino, I've become a lot more aware the past year of how much the sport in general is growing. We have some amazing athletes from Mexico competing. Have you seen Latin America a real explosion the past few years of fitness, competitive physique events like this?
Absolutely, Ron. As a matter of fact, the Mexican Federation brought over 100 athletes just from Mexico. So yeah, definitely the sport is just growing. Latin America, South America, everywhere, really. Yeah, absolutely.
So you have earned your IFBB professional status. Where do you go from here? What's your game plan? What are you thinking about for next year? Because I know this season's about wrapping up right now.
That's funny you asked that because just a few moments ago before going on stage, I was talking to my fiance and she's like, "Okay, baby, so if it happens today, what's next?" I'm like, "Look, baby, I want to take it one thing at a time. I want this to be official before I start reevaluating and planning, what's gonna be next. But I need to look at I have to be realistic. I want my pro card. However, I need to ask myself whether I'm ready or not for the pro division, and that's gonna be the what is gonna determine whether I'm going to make a pro debut or wait longer.
Because when you look at the guys that are doing very well in Classic right now, and you look at yourself, where do you see you need to work on to be at that level so you can be competitive in a pro show?
While I was talking to my fiance about it, I was looking at Dennis Hester page. So I'm like, I'm his height. Look his muscle density, just overall the size and aesthetic pleasing physique he has. So overall, I just need to put on some more size. Yes, overall.
So you're now an ambassador for Classic Physique because you're one of the professionals in it. Where do you see this going? It's already growing so fast. Where do you see this going in the next couple of years, and what role do you want to play in the growth of Classic Physique?
You know what, Ron? Man, to be honest with you, I have not even thought about that. This is just surreal right now for me. And I'm sure that's going to come in the near future to evaluate and see what kind of role I feel like it's going to be a positive role to, just be an ambassador of this division. But as of right now, I don't have any specific answer for that. Yeah.
Well, I just hit you up 2 seconds after you turned pro. You haven't had time to even let this sink in yet. So I'm going to let you hopefully get some food, rest up,
Get some water.
Hopefully everything's going to be cool in Houston. It's going to be a long, slow process, rebuilding and getting everything cleaned up, I'm sure. But the whole country's behind you guys, and we want everything to work out as well as possible, obviously.
Thank you, Ron. Let's all pray for Houston because we need prayers. Yeah, we're in bad shape. Yes, sir.
So congratulations one more time for Muscular Development. Coverage of IFBB North American brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. It's been Ron Harris with new IFBB Pro Juan Araujo from Houston, Texas. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.